Manchester United have a wealth of talent in their youth squad, some of which has been farmed out on loan to gain some invaluable first-team experience. With the season beginning to draw to a close, Jose Mourinho is already planning for next year and considering which players currently on loan could force their way into the United senior squad. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, Crystal Palace. After an indifferent start to life at Selhurst Park, the defender has grown into his role over the past few months. Fosu-Mensah has played 20 games for Palace so far this season, and his improved performances were rewarded with a call-up to the Dutch national squad last week. The 20-year-old has operated mainly as a right-back this campaign and may be brought back into the United fold next season to compete with first-choice full-back Antonio Valencia. Manchester United handed boost by Eric Bailey. Sam Johnstone, Aston Villa. The goalkeeper has been instrumental in Villa's promotion run this season and has played every league game for Steve Bruce's side. Johnstone has been one of the Championship's most dependable goalkeepers since returning to the Midlands last summer, and he has kept an impressive 15 clean sheets in 38 games. The shot-stopper extended his United contract in October, but looks unlikely to return to Old Trafford next season, with a number of Premier League sides reportedly interested in permanently securing his services. Manchester United player makes Nigeria decision before World Cup. Andreas Pereira. Valencia injury has blighted what was a superb season for Pereira, who featured in every one of Valencia's first 18 league games. The 22-year-old picked up an Achilles injury against Barcelona last month and is yet to feature since. Mourinho will certainly be keeping an eye on Pereira's performances at the Mestalla, and will be encouraged by his versatility. The Brazilian can operate on either wing, in central midfield or behind the striker, but may struggle to compete for a place in a complete United attacking lineup, should he return to Old Trafford next season. Manchester United Adidas pink kit planned. Axel Tuansby. Aston Villa. Louis van Gaal promoted the youngster to the first-team squad in his final season at Old Trafford, and he has been tipped for a bright future at United. Rockdale raised Tuansby impressed in his first two starts for Aston Villa after moving on loan in January, but has since been sidelined with a hamstring injury. If he can regain his place in the starting side, the versatile fullback, who is also comfortable in central defense and midfield, could possibly force his way into Mourinho's plans for next season given the lack of competition at right back in the United squad. Antoine Griezmann mentions Manchester United in interview. Matty Willock. St Johnstone. After a good start for the Scottish side, Willock has struggled to maintain his place in the starting 11 in recent weeks. The midfielder was on loan at Dutch side FC Utrecht for the first half of the season and could be farmed out again in the 2018-19 campaign. Willock is not quite ready to seriously compete for a spot in the United first team, and could benefit from another temporary move. James Wilson. Sheffield United. The striker has struggled with the weight of expectation that came from his two-goal debut for United's senior team, in May 2014. Wilson has played mainly in the U23 side since then and has failed to impress in his previous loans at Brighton and Derby. The 22-year-old scored in his second game for the Blades, whom he joined in January, but he has yet to add to his goal tally. Looks unlikely he will compete with the likes of Romelu Lukaku and Marcus Rashford next season, and may well permanently leave Old Trafford this summer. Manchester United face a captaincy dilemma. Regan Poole. Northampton Town. Poole joined the Cobblers last summer and has played 23 times this season. The youngster can operate as both a centre-back or as a midfield, and has impressed at times in either position for the League One outfit. The Welsh U21 international is just 19 and will need to develop further before he can seriously be considered for the United first team. He will likely be loaned out again in the 2018-19 campaign. Injury news. Squad numbers. Jose Mourinho transfers latest. Dean Henderson. Shrewsbury. The young goalkeeper has enjoyed a superb season for the League One side and made his England U21 debut in the recent victory against Romania. Henderson has kept 16 clean sheets in 38 games this season and has been an integral part of the second-best defense in the division. Henderson could be sent out on loan to a Championship side next year, perhaps Shrewsbury again if they can gain promotion in the coming weeks. Manchester United's transfer promise will be tested. Dimitri Mitchell. Hearts. The Manchester lad enjoyed a successful start to his first loan move before suffering an unfortunate knee injury. The fullback had played 9 times for the Edinburgh club after joining in the January transfer window. Mitchell could be an outside bet to compete for a place in Mourinho's first-team squad next season and will hope to be selected for the senior team's pre-season tour. Charlie Scott. Hamilton. The 20-year-old joined Hamilton in January but is yet to feature for the Scottish outfit. Scott has risen up through the United youth ranks and operates mainly as a defensive midfielder. He could make the switch permanent in the summer. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here now.